Okay, I think we're live now. It occurred to me that I didn't have a generic just chatting scene, or every time I want to do some generic just chatting stuff, I had to build I had to build something, and it wasn't really fit for purpose. It wasn't the best. It wasn't like deliberately designed. It was like made on the fly. So I decided to plan. Even drew like a bunch of you can't see it because it's too overexposed. Bunch of like plans, designed backgrounds, overlays, things like that, and spent a lot of time building this together. It's probably overcomplicated for what I need it for, but it's here. My chroma key isn't particularly calibrated, but that's fine. I don't really care right now. I don't usually stream this bright and day anyway. So we'll do a quick tour, make sure everything is working, show what it's designed to be like. First thing I want to do is just test that this chat box works and configure it, because the annoying thing is you can't test chat boxes without being live. Maybe I'm going live, so hello, and we'll see if that comes through. Oh, that is very small, so we should probably fix that. That needs to be at least 50. Let's type a joint message. Hey, really hate your work. What on earth do you think you are doing? Please stop. Okay, so is that what it's going to look like? I think we can probably take that down to 30. 30 looks much better. And then I wanna get rid of the background, to be honest. How does that look? Subscribe and roll and this is a very generic message. I think there's a deliberate 2-second delay on. I don't know why that is. How does that look? Okay, that's the white is fine. The name isn't. Why? Where is that red coming from? I'm using Stream Elements, which doesn't have the greatest chat box feature. I mean, I guess it's fine. It's the name being in black I don't like. To be honest. But I can't see. It only gives me one. It only gives me one color element, and that's not even the color I asked it to be. There shouldn't be this much of a delay, if I'm honest. But I mean, I might reconfigure this for because I might. Oh God, that's what I get for talking for the first time in the day. I might reconfigure. Oh, what is it? I can lose my voice. That's not great for this chatting thing. I might reconfigure this to like a restream because I don't see why I wouldn't be doing a just chatting thing just on YouTube when I can also do it on Twitch. And that has a much better thing, and that could still potentially work. It's a shame. I thought the restream thing might still work, even if come on, go. Even if I'm not streaming through. It works with Twitch for some reason, just not for even if I'm not streaming through. It works with Twitch for some reason, just not for all right. No, I don't have access to that. Oops, sorry, that sounds very ugly. Should I just use my iPad? I can switch my account to my iPad, right? Switch account. Yeah. Squishy vision. Find the live stream. Hello. Should I just use my iPad? Okay, so for a stream to catch the YouTube things, I have to be live through YouTube, I think. Or for some reason. You can't just tell. Okay, that's annoying, but whatever. We have the thing. And I guess it doesn't look it could look worse. Anyway, so let's go through the entire setup. This scene is my main chatting scene, just from here I'm speaking. And I'm able to drop this down, which shows my screen. That is a thing I didn't build into my Stream Deck, the ability to switch screens. I'm gonna have to build that now. Ooh, okay. Where did I put that? Because I've run out of spaces on my deck. So this is what my Stream Deck currently looks like. I'm gonna probably have to da 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 da. I just literally need one more space on this thing. What can I lose? Or what is the least likely for me to be using? I suppose this is a backup. So that can go. And then on source visibility, screen. Nope. Well, I guess, yeah. Center, left, right, all, left, center, center, right. And then what they should let me do is that's our screen over there. Press this, switches to the middle screen, press this, switches to my right hand screen, which admittedly isn't great to look at. Press here, you get to see all of them. Press here, you get to see the top left and top right. Maybe I need to reconfigure this, make sure it's to kind of give it the best use of space. I don't really know how to put it side by side. And this is the left and right. And then put back to all. Okay, so this is my main scene, and I can make this go up and down, which is kind of fun. And then we have the next scene, which is this one. Oh, I need to figure out a background for this. I don't have one at the moment. No, I do have a background. Hang on. Where's it gone? Give me a second. There we go. Okay. It's not, yeah, it's an ugly color in hindsight, but it's there. I should probably have a refresh for the chat in case I want to clear a chat. Guess we can put that on here. Can you refresh the chat? Can you refresh a browser source? Or is that a hotkey thing? Okay, that's something to rebuild later on. Okay, so this is if I want to show this. Also, actually, what I didn't show you is I can switch my cameras. So I have it currently to my DSLR. Press this. We switch to my overhead GoPro. Press this. we switched to my crappy webcam in case for whatever reason I need to. I mean, the webcam is a nice kind of shot that shows my entire desk if I need to have that overhead view. This is a camera that's very easy for me to grab and drag around and show things on my desk if I had to. Obviously, when I do that, you kind of see the overlay, but that's kind of fine. You also can't see the chat. I should probably move the chat up above everything else. Now I think about it, I had it underneath so that I could go over, but this makes more sense. You can see it even less in these shots, but so be it. I need to work out what I'm doing with that. So we have this. And then we have this, where I have both things on screen side by side. Why I would do this, I'm not entirely sure, but it's there. I guess if I'm doing a side by side and I'm grabbing this webcam and I'm trying to put it here, I can do that. That's an option, I guess. And then there's one where it goes side by side like that, for a much more closer kind of thing. And then I have this with all 4 of my views plus my screen, if for whatever reason I needed to. I had that as a. Oh, can I delete these? Will it work? I remember now why I had both set up. Because if I'm using the move, the move transition to get the thing working, but because I have multiple on shots like this, I have multiple versions of these backgrounds and also multiple versions of this camera, and Move doesn't know how to like differentiate between them. Maybe I could fix that given time, but this is fine for this. And then we have the credits, which is also something I didn't put in here. I also didn't show you the opening titles, actually. I designed some opening titles. Let me oh my god, I have these muted. Stop pinging at me. I also forgot to make a vanity scene. Anyway, right, yeah, I was So I have two opening titles. One is my main one, which I'll show you now, and I have a transition. I've done it really like in a silly way, which I might have to refine, where you have a waiting screen, and then when I transition to any other scene, the opening title sequence is a transition scene, but it's very long for a transition, so it probably isn't the best way to do it. And this might be where the stream breaks, because uncompressed AVI files with alpha channels are very, very big, and not designed for 10-second files, which is at least a few gigabytes, and it probably shouldn't be done that way. So I might this might be where the stream crashes. Okay, just to warn you. Let's see how this goes. It worked, didn't crash. Hopefully you will have heard some music at that point. For some reason it's not showing on my audio mixer that it's playing, but when I recorded it and watched it, it did seem to. So fingers crossed. And then the other one is, because in my mind I might do some like, I've got in my mind a generic just chatting open-ended kind of thing I might do. But then I also had in my mind that I might do like a timed, like a regular weekly fortnightly thing where I will rant about something recently topical current affairs for 5 minutes. I'll have a timer, and that's like a set format thing, and I have like a scripted opening and a scripted closing, and it's going to be very kind of thing. It's probably going to be the same setup, so I don't have to handle too many different things, but that's a much more kind of quicker thing, and it goes a bit like this. We interrupt your viewing experience for this public service announcement. And that's the one that goes. So, and then the credits are essentially. Wait, look. Oh, why did it do that? Why did it make me go back and around? That's weird. So these are my credits, which are basically just me on the TV screen. It should have. I did test this. It has been a bit. See, if that one does it properly. But when I go from here to there, it doesn't. Okay. Might have to play around with the overrides for the move filter. But this seems to be a success. And obviously, isn't it? Oh, okay. I haven't quite finished. So I have all these different scenes that I've just shown you. But what we also have are guest versions. So this is a version where if I had someone on the stream with me, they would they would sit in that area, so we could discuss, say, something that I'm unboxing live here. We can talk a bit about what's on the screen, and have a bit about that. We can just have a generic kind of back and forth here, or like this. And this is another one where the screen is in the bottom version, in the bottom thing here. So I have all these set up for that as well. I haven't quite set this up fully because I need a guest source to test it with, and that'll be something I do during then. But yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to end up mostly be just doing it on this kind of setup rig for most things that I do. But I'm actually glad that kind of worked. Nothing crashed, nothing froze. I have upset OBS. For some reason now, when I go onto my gaming rig and then move away from my gaming rig into another scene, it crashes. It says it can't offload scenes. And I'm not sure why messing around with this scene. It's not switching to this scene, it's switching from the gaming scene to any other scene causes a crash. Don't know why. Don't really like it. Should probably figure out that later on. But yeah, this is fine. I don't know if I'm going to use this much because I don't do general just chatting things, because what's the point? No one really kind of particularly watches these streams. But the great thing is now is this setup. So the background, the opening titles, the closing credits, kind of all work as assets for edited things. So a big thing that put me off doing vlogs that weren't live was that I couldn't figure out how I was going to do all the titles and the closing things. And so even if I don't do things live necessarily, I now have these assets all in place that I can just record stuff. and edit and post, which is probably something I might actually do. So yeah, that's okay. Hang on. Let's figure this out live. Why is this one difficult? I can get it to go one way, but for some reason it won't go the other way. Is it because I have this? Shouldn't be. That shouldn't be the reason, but we'll see. No, I didn't think it was. I'm not sure, but that's why that's the one scene, and it's the scene I'm the most likely to oh, this is... I think I've crashed something because all of my sources seem to be all of my visibility sources seem to... Nope. Okay, something crashed. Okay, there we go. Never mind, we're all good. Because that's gonna be the one that's the most... Where is it? Why is it going like that? Just this one. Some reason. I mean, it seems clear why. It's because on here I'm using the camera directly, purely so I can do... We interrupt your viewing experience for this public service announcement. Purely so I can do this behind me. I'll show you, hang on. If you can see. Annoying, I'm sat in the place you need to see. So on this scene, it says chat A, right? Sorry, it says camera A. But then hang on, that means that if I go from here, no, because it recognizes it's the same camera here. It just doesn't, or maybe it is, and I'm just no, because I'm moving that way and then fading in here. Or am I? See, it's not even that. I don't know. I think it is the well, I want to say it's the bottom layer, but when I deleted it, it didn't make a difference. Very strange. It's not the end of the world. I mean, it still looks alright, all things considered. Just not as fluid as everything else is. It's annoying. That's what it is. Oh, I should probably not using that soundtrack on this thing. Well, maybe it'll resolve. I need to work out why OBS is crashing when I switch from my gaming scene. I mean, as long as I can stream from my gaming scene, it's not massively an issue if it crashes and I move away from it, because I can still move away from it in safe mode. It's just as long as I have to go boot up safe mode. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it here because I could be doing other stuff and I want to play some Microsoft Flight Simulator. Maybe also have a nap. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in a bit. Bye.